Hello Sunshine, this is Joy from Michigan in the US, along with my sweet pupper Shiloh, so you may hear her in the background. I don't usually let her out in my art room, but today I broke the rules. So I have a 10 by 20 inch canvas. It's kind of one of the cheaper ones, just the back stapled, nice practice one, and I've been going back and forth on what I wanted to do. I think I know, but it could change halfway through, so we'll see if I stick with it. I think I'm going to do multiple cup pours on it and potentially put a little bit of negative space in between 2 or 3 cups. So I am working with blues today and white and a little bit of gold. I have, this is a new color I just got and I love it, Treasure Gold's Aquamarine. I have a golden high flow turquoise, which is just such a gorgeous teal color. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but it's so pretty. And then I have Liquitex Basics Prussian Blue, which I really, really love how that one dries. It's almost black, but it's not quite, but it's so pretty. My typical Phthalo blue, titanium white, pearl electric blue by Arteza. I might use a little lake blue. I might use some cerulean blue plus white, although this is almost empty and I've had to remix almost every color on my table, so I didn't get to that one. And I might use a little bit of my turquoise green. We shall see. So I'm gonna grab a pair of gloves and I will be right back with you guys. All right guys, back with you. Figured I should go over how I mix my paints real quick since I just did all of it. Oh, and I think I forgot to mention my Deco Art Extreme Sheen 24 karat gold, which is just a lovely color that I used in quite a few different pours. All of my paints are mixed with Floetrol. I occasionally add water, that's American Floetrol. Occasionally add water if they just need to be thinned just that little bit. I try to do a count of how long the trace of paint stays on top of the cup, and I try to get to 2 seconds. That's my standard lately. It does, I was gonna say it doesn't matter, but it really does matter what your consistency is. But the most important thing is you want it to match throughout all your different colors. Otherwise you're gonna have colors sink and rise that you don't want to. There's a great video that I just watched by the left-brained artist on paint densities. So even if your paints are all the same consistency, some paints weigh more than others. So there's still gonna be some sinking and rising going on because of that. So if you're interested in that, check out Left Brained Artist's video. I'll see if I can put a link in the description box for you guys. So let's jump in. Oh, I forget I want to use up the stuff in my cups first. I always want to grab my little bottles. So I'm going to start with my Pearl Electric Blue, which is just such a pretty color and it dries so wonderfully. It's just this deep metallic blue. It's not really that deep, but it looks pale going into the cup, but it's really not. And then we'll do some white. I think I might do 1 light cup and 1 dark cup and 1 mixture. Oh, that went over the edge of the cup. That's okay. And then let's go to this turquoise because I really think this is going to be very, very pretty. And this one's mostly Floetrol. The golden is very highly pigmented and it's very thin because I bought the high flow. So keep that in mind if you decide to use those. Every paint, brand, color, style, whatever, they all need different consistencies. So you just kind of have to experiment until you find what works best for you. Although there are a lot of artists out there that will help you with that. So if you, I was going to do 1 dark and 1 light and I changed my mind, didn't I? If you are struggling to figure out how to mix your paints, look for videos because they're everywhere. You really won't have a hard time finding what you're curious about. So when I'm layering my cup for this particular cup, I am looking for very high contrast. So I want to go from light to dark and dark to light. Maybe not that one. Now that I get ready to pour that in, let's do some white first. I have a painting that I just did with that Prussian Blue as a negative space on it, and it has dried so gorgeous. I poured that one about 2 weeks ago, I think. And it just looks absolutely beautiful. So I'll try to show you guys that one in a future video, but I really, really am loving the Prussian Blue. All right, you know what I think we could do? Let's do some gold first, and then we're gonna do some of that turquoise green and see what we get. And I don't know how much paint I need, guys. Oh, about 6 ounces. So I've got plenty in this cup. I was hoping to do not a full cup, so that kind of helps. Turquoise green. Let's throw in a little bit of this baby blue. So if you watch very many of my videos, you can probably hear the difference in my voice. I spent the day outside yesterday. It was a bit chilly, but we had a wonderful family event that was outdoors, but my allergies did not appreciate that choice that I made. So I apologize for my voice. There we go. Finish off with that Prussian Blue. I'm going to start on this half down here. And I really have no plan as far as, am I going to do rings or a straight pour, traveling pour? Right now it's going straight, so slow it down. Like I just saw a clump go in, so I will watch for that when I move it. And I feel like I'm going to go over the edge, but you know what? I'm just not going to worry about it, because if I do, I'm going to mess up what I'm doing here with my pour. Oh, I dripped several times. All right, let's just see if I can fix that just a little bit. All right, I think that's better. I wasn't sure I was going to tilt this right away, but I don't want all that paint to run off that side there. So I'm trying to do, if it's more like a ring pour, I'm trying to do a more circular motion with my stretching. Until now, because I want to get rid of some of that green. And I'm really, really not wanting to overstretch this, so I'm trying to like really think through, is it okay to move it where I'm moving it, or do I need to stop so I don't lose my details? Because I will add probably the Prussian Blue as a filler, space filler. I'm trying to think, I want this to go off the edge just a little more, that center portion. Okay, I'm going to stop there for right now. I will probably tweak it a little bit more as we go, but I think we have a good starting point. So just going to add some paint to my corner because that one is almost covered. This one is nowhere near, so we'll add Prussian Blue there. All right, I am going to grab a paper towel. If you guys watch very many of my videos, you know I don't normally wear gloves, but I injured my finger at the event yesterday pretty badly. Didn't need stitches or anything like that, but it's, I can't get paint on it for sure, so I figured gloves were a good choice. All right, I'm really liking that, and I think for the next cup, I want to do really, really deep colors, which I have in that one, but I'm kind of thinking it through in my head right now. And then maybe Prussian Blue in the middle there to kind of help divide it. So I don't know if you can see that there. I guess I will put that up here. We're going to start with Prussian Blue. Just making sure that paint was dried and hopefully on the inside, or outside rather. And that's probably all the Prussian Blue I will put in that cup, so I can save the rest for negative space. Some gold in there to really brighten it up. Oh, this is so pretty right here. I know you guys can't see the glitter in it, but it's really, really, the metallic effect is so pretty. All right, let's see. Let's try this aquamarine, see what that does. I don't want to go too light, so I don't think I want to do any more of the pearl. Well, the pearl dries darker. I might be able to get away with that. I definitely want to put some phthalo blue in there. I'm really tempted to add just a little bit of white for some contrast. Not too much, but just a little. And then, can you hear my wheels turning? Let's go ahead and do this pearl blue. Oh, we can hold the stick so it doesn't do crazy things. I have found with my pours, sometimes I have a lot of mid-tone blues that I use, and it seems like those really muddy. So I'm going to try to not use those. I keep calling this teal, but I think the actual color, yeah, turquoise, phthalo turquoise. Wow, turquoise with phthalo in parentheses. Last layer of that. It really is a beautiful color. It's one of my favorite colors, really. And you could add a little silver to this to make it more metallic. You could add white just to brighten it up a little bit. You could add a little bit of the Prussian Blue or the phthalo blue to just take it a little bit deeper. There's just a lot you can do. It's pretty. It's pretty. Let's add some gold. A little more phthalo blue. Look at those cells there. They're so pretty. It is a warm day here today, so it'll be interesting. I think my painting will dry pretty quickly. I'm going to use the rest of that phthalo on the top of this pour. Let's go ahead and use this up too. Oh, heavens. Try not to spill it everywhere. I thought I might need my bottle for this one, this color, but I have plenty in this cup, so we should be good. Okay, what else? I am really having a hard time making choices, guys. All right, so we're doing just a little bit of white. Not much. Again, we'll just use the rest of this bottle, or rest of this cup. Oh, heavens to Betsy. I'm just spilling it all over, guys. Well, that'll maybe add some visual interest. Here's hoping, right? Okay, and then I wanted to top it off with the phthalo blue. There's not a lot of this one left, so. Okay, I think I think that that's enough paint in this one. And we've got this white bit, but I don't really want that there, so just take that off. Easy peasy. Just bump the edge of the painting. All right, guys, here we go. Oh, I hope all that beauty right there stays. So pretty. Hopefully I can do this without dripping this time. Ta-da! I didn't drip, yay. I think this is going to be really pretty. All right, I am going to do my ribbon of Prussian Blue between the two pours. And I do have a little bit of this aquamarine here too that I might use for this corner up here. Go ahead and try to cover my corners because they can be tricky. That cup's out of place too. That's not helping matters. So I hope you all are doing well. I hope that the weather is improving where you are. It's very warm today, so we have definitely seen a warm up. It's actually almost 80. It's probably really already 80. I can't talk, guys. It was supposed to get to 80 today, but it feels warmer than that now, so who knows? I don't keep a close eye on it. All right. I think that this will work. Let me get this cup out of the way. Let's see if I can get some of this paint off the table and save that. There we go. Let's bring that up a little. Okay. All right. I'm kind of scared to tip this one, guys. Let me get this corner up here too. With this yummy, yummy aquamarine. All right, we got a little more. Is there any other place that needs? If you guys could see the way I'm having to stand right now because my puppers is under my feet. That's okay. All right. Let's go ahead and pop some air bubbles too while we're at it. I feel like that corner should have been darker, but I'm going to try to keep it like it is just for something different than my typical. I love this lace here, but I really think I'm going to be hard pressed to keep it, but I will try. I will for sure try. I like the lace, but I don't like what's going on next to it. So let's see if I can keep the lace in the corner, but get rid of the other stuff. All right, let's see. Still trying to kind of tilt in a circle, but I feel like I'm messing up the top pour, so let's see if I can fix that just a little bit. And then bring this back down. There are so many beautiful little lines in this second pour that I would really like to open up, but I'm not sure I can and keep my composition where I want it. So let me think this through. I want to bring that back just a little bit to there. I'm not loving my aquamarine corner, but I don't know that I can, I don't want to mess that up. So I'm going to let that be for now. I think what I'm going to do is go in with some phthalo blue and add that around my corners. Well, around that corner, I should say, specifically. I can always go back and touch this up again too. Get some of this deeper blue down here. Okay. I say this on all my videos, so if you're a faithful subscriber, first of all, thank you so much. And second of all, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it again. Always check your edges. It does make a huge impact on the final piece. And I have several people who have purchased my art who prefer to hang it without a frame. And so doing it this way means they can do just that. They don't have to frame it. They can leave it unframed and enjoy the art as it continues down the edge of the piece. So that's my 2 cents on that. Everybody has their own taste and their own opinion, so I think the most important thing is that your art makes you happy, but the little details are important, I guess is what I'm trying to say and failing. Okay, I'm gonna lose my gloves. I'm gonna try to lose my gloves. I'm trying to keep my left hand out of the mess, so I don't have to worry about cleaning it up after. Oh, I feel like I'm moving slow today, guys. Sorry, this is probably going to be a longer video. All right, and I probably just messed with the light for you guys. I'm sorry. I'm standing in front of the window so I can get this other corner. Okay, I'm not going to worry about too much over here because I'm going to add that phthalo blue and see. My voice is cracking like I'm a teenage boy. My goodness. Okay. I'm still contemplating this. I feel like it needs to shift this way just a little bit, but I don't know that I want to risk losing what I have going on. So let's just work on the corner first and then we'll go from there. I'm trying to work around the dog and tell how much of my corners are still. Oh, that's not bad. I can just fix that with my finger. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. Bring it back. Boy, this bottom one moved more than I thought it would. All right, I'm not getting the effect that I want, so I'm going to stop because I think I'm just going to lose everything else I have going on. So all that indecisiveness, this was a 2-cup pour. Straight and ring. This through here is just so pretty. There's so many details there. There's such different pours, which I'm kind of loving. I am going to fix this corner here because that'll drive me nuts. Sorry guys, I had an alarm go off and it shut off the video. I might get a little bit of cell action up here, which I'm actually okay with. It just adds a little bit more interest. That aquamarine is trying to come up through the blue. So I'm going to hit this with heat one more time. I thought about swiping different sections of this, but I kind of love it. It's almost like 2 completely different scenes together. Okay, don't watch if you don't let me freak you out here, but I don't like that. Now I'm making it worse. All right, that's better, I think. All right, I'm gonna stop sticking my fingers in it and I'm gonna take you guys in for a close-up. I will add some photos on at the end. Let me know what you guys think of this one. I hope you all are staying well and staying safe. Thanks so much for joining my little art channel, and I will see you on the next one.